the straw Messiah of Rome, born in Doctrine, not in Bethlehem. The fake Christ of AD 432, a divine identity theft. Taken from the book, The Fraud of Religion and Restoration of Yeshua's Kingdom by Rohan Michael Brown. Let's begin with the rise of a name that heaven did not speak. By AD 432, the world had witnessed not the birth of a new savior, but the enthronement of a false image. A Messiah not born of the Ruach, but of imperial politics, theological compromise, and ecclesiastical fraud. This image, wrapped in Latin syntax and ecclesiastical robes, bore the name Jesus, but it was not Yeshua. This was not merely a translation. It was a strategic substitution, an idol of theology, a strawman Messiah constructed by Rome to pacify the masses, enrich the clergy, and disguise empire as ecclesia. From Yeshua to Jesus, how Rome sculpted a strawman. The name Jesus does not exist in Hebrew, Aramaic, or early Greek. Heaven never authorized this change. From scroll tier to book 2, the name above all names. The Roman Church did not merely mispronounce the name, it redefined the man. They traded his Torah obedience for lawless grace. They replaced his Hebrew feasts with pagan hybrids like Christmas and Easter. They silenced his mission and exalted a form of religion that bore his name but betrayed his kingdom. By 432 AD, a full century after Constantine's Edict of Milan and the Council of Nicaea, 325 AD, this religious Frankenstein was fully assembled. A Jesus who saves without sanctifying, who blesses empire but not covenant, and who entertains rather than transforms. The strawman Messiah, a fraudulent image with no authority. The Roman Jesus is a strawman in every sense, built to look like the real thing but lacking the substance of Torah. Presented as a universal savior, yet stripped of the Hebrew covenant identity. Culturally adaptable, politically safe, emotionally stirring, but legally unauthorized in the courts of heaven. This strawman Messiah became the center of worship, while the true Yeshua who came in the flesh, lived the Torah, bore the name, and fulfilled the covenant was buried beneath doctrine, legal standing in the courts of heaven. This is name fraud, identity theft of the holiest order. From scroll 2, the name above all names. Rome's false Messiah commits name fraud, replacing Yeshua with Jesus. Covenant fraud, offering salvation without obedience. Theological laundering, passing paganism through the filter of Latin doctrine. And yet billions still worship this image, sincere hearts entrapped in an institutional lie. But sincerity does not legalize falsehood. Heaven does not judge by emotion. Heaven judges by alignment. The prophetic warning, come out of her, my people. Come out of the system that celebrates the calf. Return to the King whose name is Yeshua. From scroll 1, the golden calf reborn. The image of the strawman must fall, and those who cling to it once shown the truth must choose. Continue in comfortable delusion, or return to the narrow way of Yeshua, the Torah-keeping King. The book of Revelation is not vague. The harlot rides a beast of false religion and empire, and she drinks from the cup of the straw Messiah. The final word. The straw must burn. So the king can reign, the straw Messiah of Rome, born not in Bethlehem but in Nicaea, not in a manger but in a council hall, now stands exposed. The year AD 432 marks the consolidation of the fraud, not a human birth, but the spiritual enthronement of an unauthorized image. Let it be declared, the fake Messiah is exposed. The true king is Yeshua, and his return demands the burning of every idol, every counterfeit, and every straw man in his name.